Hey everyone, welcome back to another round of Lightyear product updates. I know you look forward to these as much as I do. So to kick us off for 2022, we've got some great stuff released. As always, designed to save you time. We're also going to show you some snippets of what else is to come, so make sure you stick around to the end for that. So to kick us off, here's the lineup. You can now approve, sign off, export with a single click. So this will save you time from the extra clicks as well as skip tabs. This will also depend on your permissions, of course, but this will allow you to get your data into your accounting software faster than ever. Enhanced conditional approvals. Previously, we were only able to create 2 rules for your dollar value approvals. Now we've enhanced that so you can create up to 8. So it gives you more control, more flexibility, and you can approve to your heart's content. We've also got a number of great PO releases, such as copying purchase orders from invoices, copying from an existing purchase order, again, saving you the time from creating them from scratch. You can also create purchase orders and goods received notices via a CSV import. And we've also improved criteria for suggested matches for your bill to PO matching. So let's dive in. Single click to approve, sign off, and export. So as the title suggests, previously you could just approve and move it across into the review tab and then approve and sign off to move it from the review tab into the signed off tab. So there was scenarios where you might be the person who wants to approve and bypass these steps for a particular, might be a supplier, particular bill types, departments, whereas you had to previously go through all the different steps through the workflow to push it through to export. Whereas now if you're that person, you can actually go click on this little drop-down option over here next to the approve button. I can go approve and sign off and go straight to the signed off tab, or I can go approve, sign off, and export. So that means it goes from approvals straight into my accounting software. So it's going to get your data into your accounting software faster than ever. It'll also log it in your audit history, showing you that you've skipped those steps. You can also do that from the review tab. So if you jump into the review tab, you'll also see the option next to the signed off button. So if I don't need to sign off and export, I can just go, cool, I'm going to sign off and export from here. So again, saving you the time, saving the extra clicks, getting your data out faster. Much smoother process for those who need it. So just be aware this also depends on your permission set. So if you don't have the ability to export, then you won't have these options as well. So just for that tighter security, massive improvement, little time saver there. Enhanced conditional approval is a really exciting step towards more advanced approvals based on dollar values. So you were previously able to create 2 rules, but this enhancement now allows you to create up to 8. These work for your bills and POs, so you'll see them in the review and approvals tab respectively. In this example here, based on the dollar value amounts, I can see who's approved and who's pending or on hold. You can hover over the icons for more information at a glance. So it's easy to set up. Just head over to company settings, scroll down to your conditional approvals. You need to be on a double approval for this setup. Down below, you can set your rules. I can set one more. And here you can layer your approvals via the options as well as, or instead of, which means every person will need to approve at each step. Instead of means it'll judge based on the dollar value and skip ahead to the relevant approver automatically. So setting these up for both your purchasing and AP workflows will give you so much more control and automation. Did you need to easily reorder the same items? Instead of creating the POs from scratch, you can now go to a previous bill and simply click on More, Create PO to quickly create a new one. Of course, this also depends on your user permissions. It also defaults the date, and select your delivery address. And again, based on your permissions, as we saw before, you can also skip ahead to either approve or order now and complete your purchase order. So that's double the time savings in the bag. So you can create the PO from any of these tabs in the approvals workflow, excluding inventory. And you can even do it from the archive via this new icon over here. Click Copy PO, and away you go. So it reduces your data entry, saving you from manually typing all these details out again. And it's as simple as that to reorder. So not only can I create a PO from an existing invoice, I can also do it very quickly via another PO. So done in the very same way, locate the document I want to copy, see this new icon, and click that one to copy data to a new PO. Everything's lovely and pre-filled for me. If I've got the permissions and also taking into account my conditional approvals, I can skip ahead and order now. So it's simple as that to create one and order straight away. So again, I can do this in any of these tabs at the top here, as well as via the archive. But just to show you, the one we've just created, it's that one there, Automagic. And if I search for purchase orders in the archive, I'll also be able to copy from here. And there you have it. Now, if you thought copying POs from existing bills and POs was a massive time saver, imagine having your data stored elsewhere. As you know, you can import third-party POs into Lightyear and still use our state-of-the-art line item three-way matching. But if you had it on Excel, there would still be a manual task. Well, no more. You can now bulk import your POs and goods received notices via CSV. It also allows you to create multiple lines for a particular purchase order, as well as multiple purchase order numbers. So just make sure that you've got a document that has all your POs on one document and all your goods received notices on another, so it can't mix. Going back into Lightyear, you'll notice this new drop-down. Lots of drop-downs in this release. Select the option between PO and GRN. You'll notice we have a template. You can access that via our knowledge base. In this case, I have header rows, and we just need to make sure that we select all the ones with the asterisk over here in red. So you don't have to fill every single line. Not if you don't want to. Cool. For unit price, you can choose whether that was inclusive or exclusive. You can also go ahead and select GL codes while you're at it. Upload, and it'll then process your CSV. So once it's done, it'll then give you a CSV download here for you to double check. So if there's errors or mistakes, it'll actually then prompt you in this Excel file and give you a reason if it had failed. So I previously had failures where the date, even though it says 4/03/2022, but you'll actually need to go apostrophe if the date is 1st to the 9th. So you need to make sure it's double digits, date, month, year. That's how you can get that in the right format for a successful upload. Cool. And so now if I have a look here, it's already uploaded. As you can see, I used the prefix CSV. So you can see the ones that I've just created via that upload. And voila, we're good to go. Now, if I had a mic, I would drop it because you can see how quickly they dropped in there. We've now introduced the ability to define what gets returned as a suggested match under this suggestion criteria here. This now allows you to be more specific on what Lightyear will suggest to you, therefore providing you more relevant suggestions and saving you time going through your line item matching. There's no better time to move on to Lightyear for purchasing. Here's what the team like to call a Brucey bonus. I'll run through what we have coming up next. We have auto-publishing of bills and credit notes to your accounting softwares and bulk exports from the review tabs. We're looking to set this up at a supplier level. For example, utility bills, they're always going to need to be paid. So to be more efficient, it can bypass the approvals and set to auto-publish, i.e. a direct export landing into your accounting software, ready for payment. PO line item reporting. As we've all seen, the function to bulk import POs with line item detail, this function will then allow you the opposite so you can get your line item detail for your POs data out. Now, I know we're not meant to have favorites, but I am genuinely excited to see this next one released. As you know, what makes Lightyear so powerful is the ability to capture the rich detail that we do. So we're now putting this data in your hands so you can do with it as you wish. Here's a sneak peek into our advanced reporting engine. As you can see, we redesigned the archive, allowing you to run more reports and even create custom reports. We've kept the familiar look and feel with a few more options, but introducing even more parameters. You can set your search parameters as you do today, name them whatever you like, and save them. Like so. Then they'll appear in the new Reports tab under your list of custom reports, which you can even star, and they'll sit up the top for easy access along with your favorites. Here we have a series of canned reports for you to quickly and easily run the ones that you're after. Then you'll be able to view your results set and export the results if you need. This will even allow you to get line item detailed reports, filter or group your results so you can make better business decisions at the end of the day. We'll also enable the ability to add more categories. So for those softwares who have more than 2 categories, otherwise known as tracking categories, classes, locations, jobs, departments, dimensions, or cost centers, traditionally we've only displayed 2, whereas we'll expand this so you can bring back more than 2. Bulk sign-off from the Approvals tab. So at the moment, you can only sign off a document one by one from the Approvals tab. We'll be introducing a bulk select so you can sign off from the Approvals tab in bulk as well. Finally, we'll soon be able to release the Sage Intact integration. So this will be a powerful partnership with both parties complementing each other to bring more data on demand to businesses in the mid-tier market. This will be a winning combination for all your AP and accounting needs. As usual, don't forget to sign up for the webinars for a more detailed run-through. And if you need help getting these activated, or just want to drop us a note and give us some feedback, send us an email at support@lightyearap.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon with our next update.